2019 has brought us a whole bunch of new artists, and each of them have their own custom ice. Now, some have been stolen, and others, they've set the benchmark as the flashiest and most outlandish in the game. Now, it's been a great year for music and an even better year for celebrity jewelers. Last year, we dropped a 3-part series on the best of the best rapper chains for 2018, and in them videos, we took a look at some custom pieces made for each of the Migos, Lil Uzi Vert, Lil Yachty, Cardi B, NBA YoungBoy, and more. I'm not sure what happened, but then I never came with a part 4. It's actually been over a year since I've done one of these videos, so if you're happy they're back, let me know by hitting that like button right now. Now, the celebrity jeweler and hip-hop community have both seen monumental growth, bringing us some of the most outlandish and expensive pieces to date. Blueface, for example, he took things to a whole nother level. With 2019 coming to a close, we start rewinding the clock, looking at some of the best iced out flexes of the past couple months. I'm also going to be telling you how much these rappers dropped to get their custom pieces. What's going on, guys? It's your boy Michael McCredden coming at you with another top 5 video. This one on rapper chains, part 1 for 2019. If you're a fan of these types of videos, let me know by smashing that like button, and let me know if we should do a part 2 or a part 3. Also, let me know in the comments down below what kind of pendant or chain you would get for yourself when and if the time comes. Now, I was actually supposed to get a before they are famous pendant from Jimmy Boy, but Jimmy, you kind of blew me off. If you're watching this video, hit me up in the DMs. All right, let's get into this video. First up in the number 5 spot, we got a good old Canadian kid. I'm talking about Killy. Now, he's gotten 2 different pieces this year. First up, we got his Gengar Pokemon piece, which was hand-delivered.
Piece right there is dope. I have so many compliments on this piece. Just from like
they didn't like me, they definitely don't like me now. Should I get a longer chain? Like a bit lower? Just a tiny bit lower here?
Yeah, I can extend it for you. So when you come in tomorrow, we'll just attach another inch or 2 or 3, whatever you want.
Yeah, I love them New Yorkers. Talk about service. Now, the piece, it comes with 1,600 diamonds with rubies for eyes. Now, jeweler Alex Moss, he posted to Instagram, first ever iced out Gengar piece created for my bro Killy. VVS water, ruby flooded eyes, and special Asher cut stones for the mouth. Bet you never seen teeth like that before. Now, Killy had this to say about the piece, talking with the New York Post. To most people, this is just a Pokemon, but it was a big part of my childhood. It made me into the person that everyone loves. Plus, it looks so effing nice. Now, it's impossible for me to know what it's exactly worth, but estimate prices are between 30 to 100K. Now, I actually saw some headlines stating that his Gengar piece, it got snatched. I can't confirm this, but what I do know is that he got a new one inspired by Death Note. Drawing from Killy's interest in manga and anime, well, the chain celebrates Ryuk from the Death Note series. Now, the character, he kind of reminds me of Pennywise from It, but obviously a more anime version. Again, this was designed by Alex Moss at Avianne Co, with some defining detail elements including the large rubies that are set in the eyes and the heart-shaped diamond earring attachment. Over on Instagram, Avianne Co, they captioned it, "Genuine VS quality handset diamonds are covering every millimeter of this piece. The process behind the work of art was extremely technical, and it's another example of our standards. Many are going to try to replicate it, but we did it first." Now, they ain't lying, but I did see a few knockoff pieces on Amazon. Now, I have no idea what his actually cost, but some online reports estimated that it's worth 50K. All right, moving on to the number 4 spot, we got Kid Buu. Now, Kid Buu, he catches a lot of hate, but I've actually met the dude. Either it was him or his clone. Regardless, I got nothing but love for the man. But I can't say that for every Torontonian, because apparently when he last pulled through the 6, well, someone went and robbed him of his chain. But I guess what goes around comes around, you know what I mean?
Hey, Jake Paul, I got that chain, bro. I snatched that. He wanted his shit as a bounty on it. This shit got weight too. This shit nice. I get a lot of money from this nigga, bro.
Now, it looks like Kid Buu got his chain back after all, and well, there's not much known about the piece. It looks like a cartoon picture of himself. So I decided to reach out to Kid Buu in the DMs, and he had this to say.
I'm currently getting the diamonds on the hair updated and also new tattoos on the face. I want my pendant to be a reflection of me, so I can't have my old pendant on if I have a new look. I feel like it's a very culture item to have a pendant made of yourself. Why I got mine though is because I can look cool, especially made in gold and diamonds. Duh.
Now, even if he gets jacked again, it looks like he can certainly buy a new one because the guy's got a lot of money to throw around. Kid Buu, where are you getting all that dough, bro? For real. We never did his rich life. We did do a house tour though.
I found that I put it on my cereal.
Where the in the cereal?
Yeah, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Alright, next up at number 3, we got NLE Choppa. By now, y'all know the story. The 16-year-old, he turned down a $3 million record deal to instead form his own label under Warner Bros. And United Masters, titled No Love Entertainment. So of course, he got himself a chain, well, of his new imprint.
I need 30,000 for this, but it did for this. This is main chain. This is the one he was wearing every day. Y'all finna go see it.
Now, there were some news headlines that Choppa got his chain stolen, but Choppa was quick to reply that dude had copped himself a knockoff. And then Choppa, well, he was later seen in possession with not one, but 2 No Love Entertainment chains. Now, I'm not entirely sure what these cost him, but, well, here he is saying 13K. No cap.
13K. Just took the chain, no cap.
Now, the kid is still only 16 years old, so we can imagine he's got a few generations of chains left in him, and, well, he'll be appearing in the future on lists in this channel in the coming years. I'm sure of that. Now, if you're looking for your own Choppa piece, well, you can go to Johnny Dang's website because he's selling a Choppa pendant for 8 stacks. Take a look. Next up at number 2, we got DaBaby, who's picked up a few iced out pieces over the past year, and he typically opts for work done by his boy Johnny Dang.
I need you to make this one right here fit me though. Can you do that? Yeah. Yeah, so I can say, married to the money. What I say, Pete? A fool. A fool. You see what I'm talking about? Yeah, spaghetti and meatballs. What the is, Johnny? Huh? What the is right there in that one on the bottom? Spaghetti, man. Spaghetti and meatball, big like my boy Johnny say, the big boy.
Yes, sir.
Now, when DaBaby first blew up, he was rocking his Stewie piece, but Justin Bieber actually bought this pendant first, dropping a reported 25K. Then more recently, he's copped his Kirk chain, which is insane. It's actually got Kirk links for the chain instead of your typical Cuban link. DaBaby was given his new piece while he was on stage in Oakland, California at the Rolling Loud Festival, just before he performed his Kirk single, Off the Rip.
Presented to me on stage at Rolling Loud. Oh my God. God damn. God damn. It's a Kirk on it.
Also, we got DaBaby's $1 billion baby chain. He's been spotted wearing this for, well, a little while now. Now, no reveal yet on just what this piece cost, but cruising over Johnny Dang's website, well, similar pieces are priced at around 20,000 bucks. Actually, 22,000 if you want to get nitty gritty about it. Finally, in the number 1 spot, I need a little drum roll, please. Yeah. That's right. We got Blueface's encrusted bandana piece, and this thing, it deserves the top spot for a plenty of reasons. When have you ever seen something like this before? Now, I can't imagine it's that comfortable to wear, but it's certainly a statement piece. And of course, it's one of a kind. It's known as the Kryptonite Bandana. It's the first ever gold and diamond bandana chain ever created by Alex Moss at Avianne Co jewelers. These are the same people who made his Benjamin Franklin piece. Now, this bandana, it's got sky blue diamonds with 14 karat gold, and it's flooded with 12,300 handset stones. The unique jewelry also comes equipped with 130 carats of blue hand-picked diamonds displayed in both round and pear-shaped across the bandana. Now, they hand-delivered the piece to Blueface at home, and well, he seemed pretty impressed. So did his kid. Is that his kid? I think it is.
I should hold this before I...
Wow, Dad.
Really like that.
Did it get you?
No, I'm mostly good though.
Wow. Daddy.
It's on there.
Now, symbolically, the piece reflects back on the respect of my Crippin, which, you know, is the rapper's past and upbringing. Now, this brings me back to the question I asked you guys in the beginning. If you were to get a pendant or a custom piece, what would you opt for? Now, I really do need me my Before They Are Famous logo, so Jimmy Boy, there's a reason I've left you off this list today. You gotta get back to me in the DMs. I heard the dude got a little mad at me when I was promoting Lil Tay, but then I did her after, and her gone. Plus, he does have his own daughter, and she's a star in the making, so maybe we have to make it Before They Are Famous on her. Alright guys, I'm gonna wrap up this video here. Now, if this video clocks in 50,000 views, we're gonna follow it up with a part 2. But for that to happen, you guys gotta leave a comment, you gotta hit the like button, you gotta share it with your friends, and we'll let us know who you wanna see on the next list in the comments down below. My name is Michael McCredden, but by now you probably already know that. I'll see you guys in another video. Boom! Who stayed till the end? If you stayed till the end, I'll follow you over on Instagram or Twitter.